Sifu Esports, where gamers unite.
We will get into it. Round one of the upper bracket here, Jonathan. Falcons versus AZURE. You've seen the drops.
You've got gate access, you've got the army. They don't even need the army to apply that pressure. But if they keep dropping low, they're slow.
That's a nice fisher.
Oh.
That is a very nice fisher from Xinkyu. Snaking, trying to run, but it's not going to be enough. Xinkyu, able to secure first blood.
Can he rotate through the gates? Can he get some aggression? Doesn't quite come out.
Low, I mean, he's still on the hunt here. Crit, could he find him? Low, gonna run right past. Oh, Low. Unfortunate. ATF, still gonna get caught on the Dragon Knight, so you won't mind too much, but certainly a very good trade for Falcons. And
maybe the smoke leads to his first piece of big activity here.
Skidder though. Skidder's the one being hunted, it seems, though Falcons are maybe using him as bait to try and set up as Skidder. Gonna cop an onslaught. They'll go for snaking first. Snaking. He'll pop the Hand of God. XM taking way too much damage. Rupture's gonna come out on Maureen, but XM still dropping low, does go down. Meanwhile, the Doom committed. They are still trying for the Pango, but Maureen just stand his ground. He finally goes down, and now Xinkyu! Oh, Xinkyu! What an initiation!
Right on top.
Where did he come from?
Just walks right in, doesn't have a blink, has the setup with the egg. All their attention's dragged into that area. They'll find one more. And AZURE.
Replay, please.
Ah, man. He just walked up. They were so focused on trying to clump around that egg. You don't have Rupture. You can also use the Pulverize. You see the Life Stealer, you don't care.
Oh, bottom lane. Bit of a fight breaking out. 3 on the side of Falcons, though. It seems like AR do want to leave the area because they only have 2. They do drop the egg, XXS. He does have the Doom. He'll commit it as well. Maureen, he's going pretty deep for this. And here he comes. Xinkyu. He'll pop the Echo. That'll be crit down. It seems like Maureen is not making it out either. Oh, AR. They take our Phoenix. Take whatever you want. Doesn't matter. We're still going to win the team fight. Snaking gone. Skidder. Don't look back. Just get the hell out of there, Skidder. It's not safe. It's not safe.
They have Pulverize?
They do, but they can't close the gap. Still a hard target, though. He's sitting at 2.3k HP instead. They're going to try after Xinkyu, though Xinkyu being rather sneaky himself, though they should eventually see him. Runaway toss out here from Crit. Fisher committed by Xinkyu, but they are going to find a nice kill. Xinkyu gone, Skidder to take that one. I mean, you do have a BKB now up on the Bloodseeker, so naturally Low's going to be rather confident to force a fight. Xinkyu, there's the Echo. Oh, Snaking. He's alive for now. Xinkyu maybe getting a little bit too excited, but XXS is going to move in, and Snaking is just trapped. He is just trapped by the cliff. In comes Low. Thank you very much, Skidder. Save a buddy syndrome is well and truly intact here as Skidder. I mean, trying to survive, trying to hit somebody, but there's the big fella. XM comes in and takes care of it. Low with a double kill. And Falcons, they've got to fly away.
Yeah, they've got to get out.
Xinkyu right on the edge. ATF not looking safe either. Pops the dragon form, but it doesn't matter.
It's too much. They got full Spirit Vessel out, cutting off his regen.
In comes XXS. He might reveal himself first. That'd be a great target to jump on if they could burst him down. But AR, they're going to go after the Phoenix instead. But XM is in with the Pulverize out. They catch the Life Stealer, and the Doom is also committed. Skidder, he's got no gameplay. Skidder, though, he will go down. Skidder is gone. Maureen ruptured up, trying to TP away. Mid-rolling Thunder does barely make it. But now the rest of the team are just going to get destroyed. ATF is gone. Crit is going nowhere. Xinkyu says, no, sir. You will stay here and you will take it.
AZURE.
ATF's going to show on the wave. ATF shows. Fisher is out. XXS jumps in for the Doom. And well, ATF, he's got help on the way, but they need to get there faster. XXS, well, they do have the Infest. So it seems as though ATF is going to be able to survive the initiation.
XM.
But here comes the rest. XM still chasing ATF, still not looking too healthy. They'll pop the BKB on XM. Skidder's forced to jump out, but the Fisher will stop him in his tracks. Meanwhile, Maureen trying to stun somebody with the Rolling Thunder, but nobody's taking it. Though XM maybe going a little bit too far. ATF tanking through it. XM's the one to go down. All right.
We're starting to reach that point now for that next Roche coming back in. You do have good control down bot for AZURE on the daytime Roche if the respawn is fast enough, which it should be within that timer. Falcons trying to smoke out. Could try to give themselves some space build up into Roche if they find this successfully.
XM, be very careful. There's 4 heroes right on that high ground. In fact, I say 4, it's actually 5. They'll jump in. XM, he's a huge target. He's gone. AZURE, though, they're still coming up from the backside here with a big smoke. Do they want to fight without... Oh, there's the echo! SiNQ! He does it again. Crit is gone. ATF in trouble. ATF just burning alive in the back. Maureen runs the low, going, Doom out, catching Skitter. A refresh from XXS. Maureen at least going to eventually get the Rolling Thunder away as they're still trying for Skitter. And Maureen, with the Rolling Thunder TP, is going to be able to walk away. So a 2-for-1 trade.
It lined up just enough that they could pull out, cut their losses. The Hand of God installing it out.
No, don't. Oh, they're going to try. XXS, maybe the one to get caught out here, though. He does pop his BKB and run. Low's going to move in. Maureen, he's melting real fast. Maureen's gone. Low though.
Oh.
Low is dropping low himself. He is down to boot. All right, Falcons, this is the fight they're looking for.
XM?
Oh, they're on division. They're right on division. They'll jump in though. XM trying to bait for his team, but he's been caught again. XM is down. Perhaps not the start they wanted. Double Doom has been committed. Skitter is one of the big targets. Now SiNQ right in onto the Lifestealer, locking him down with the Sunray out. And Skitter is going to get denied. He did have the Aegis at the very least. In comes Low. Who are we aiming low? Jump in. XM, he's on a crit. Meanwhile, Low's been caught out for a moment, but he's still safe. It's now the Pulverize out onto the Muerta. In goes XXS looking for the Doom out. He found Skitter with that. Meanwhile, ATF dropping really damn low and is going to go down as it seems like Falcons, they need a run. XXS moving in for more. A beautiful onslaught out for XM. Fighting two targets. Maureen's not safe. They're still trying. Skitter with the Infest will heal him up a little bit as they're going to try and turn. There's your buyback. Snake King, he'll come back into the fight. XM, he's been left behind. There goes your Primal Beast. As XXS with the BKB going to try and TP away, and he will make it. He's got enough time.
Like literally not many items up here.
Here we go again. Falcons grouping up. Looking for a smoke. They'll pop. No vision around that area to scout this out for AR, but they're also grouped up by their triangle. XXS, he'd be a great target. They'll jump in. They want the Doom down, and with the bashes out, XXS is gone. AR, they need to leave the area. Without those double Dooms up, it is not a fight they want to try and take. AR trying to rush towards the pit. It's not that fast for Falcons anyway, so they're going to go for the fight instead. SiNQ, barely missing out. Low may have the initiation onto Snake King. They're going to find the Chen. They'll try to blow him up. Snake King, he is looking to go down, but no, he'll heal up for now. Still not down. Snake King finally will die. Maureen, in the meantime, also caught by Low. So you've got two down now for the side of Falcons, as it seems like Crit, he copped the Doom, so he's got no way out of this one. He'll just try to focus down a courier in the meantime. Meanwhile, ATF, where are you going, sir? He'll run north, but the chase is on. 3 down for Falcons.
Receive a little bit of a shove in. Oh,
Rupture committed. Who have they got? It is going to be Crit by the seams of it. Crit dropping extremely low. And XXS just getting the job done. But in goes Skitter. XXS, he's a tanky boy. Now with the Doom committed, Skitter does need to be a little bit careful. So they do get the Pulverize into the Sunray. Skitter is gone, and now the Echo comes out. Crit will get caught. That'll be another.
Instant buyback.
Maureen is trying to salvage this scenario, but it is not looking too great. XM will get caught by the Rolling Thunder, but there's 0 backup.
You can't get as much push out as you'd want with this kind of lineup. And AZURE is just choking you out. Every single time they've shown, they've gotten jumped like this.
They found somebody. XM, he's going to onslaught in. Skitter, looks like he wanted to fight. Echo Slam out onto ATF only, but SiNQ, he will refresh now and dumps the other one. Double kill for Low. Right in the Radiant Triangle. Falcons getting caught with their pants down, but
they've got to commit them. They still have tools available on AZURE for the follow-up fight.
They're going to find XM. That'd be a great start here for Falcons. XM still alive. Onslaught away.
Ooh.
There is no way XM gets out of this. Maureen trying to chase. XM will finally go down, but how deep are you willing to go, Falcons? So
Can't
you think,
that.
Yuki boy? Flow? Jump in, is there, ATF, they found a great target, but Low, he's got the BKB up, in fact he's going to go for the man fight, there's your Doom out, they caught Skitter with the Lifestealer, it's not looking too good, and SiNQ just creating absolute havoc in the middle of the fight,
No
there's
buybacks.
3 down, no buyback,
All of them
4
no
down, no
buybacks.
buybacks. How long does it take to
They
call?
call it?
There it is, GG is called. AR. I mean, maybe getting a little bit rocky on the tail end of things, but eventually they put a little in this game. As XM and Maureen having a bit of fun together.
Yeah, I mean, that was explosive coming out from AZURE. Almost reminiscent a little bit of G2IG and just how explosive they are in their games.
It doesn't seem like that's the idea for them
you
in
pick
running
Chen
it
with
as much.
Spectre, so what do you expect, you know?
Yeah,
Spectre's
yeah.
not going to allow you to do
There you
that.
go. Nice call. All right. XXS on Tide. Probably XXS, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
and it's also going to give them a pipe carrier, you know,
Yep.
pipe carrier against Skyrath, Radiance.
That's what has to come out for the control here on XM. But Maureen's just playing the Nigan down bot.
ATF gonna get caught out already. Low and Ming able to secure the kill. That was only the level 2 power spike for the Clockwork as well. Low's gonna be very cautious. He's got the double creeps going on here. Snaking gonna show himself underneath the T1 tower for a second. Ming's already running, trying to go after crit. Silence is out onto Low, and now Low gonna find himself in danger. Still trying to fight against ATF, but it is not gonna really pan out.
Prioritize his own farm for the fast mech or that fast solar crest in this game. He is on point to kind of scale into that.
Skidder, that is a lot of damage being dealt his way, and Skidder is just down. Q able to secure that one. Meanwhile, bottom lane, X is out. They've got Low locked down for a moment, as Snaking and Crit are going to move their way in, just making the nick of time as Low trying to back his way out, but it is not looking good. ATF does secure another. It's Ming. He will at least be able to run for now, though. ATF really wanting to go for the chase. Doesn't seem to have the X quite yet. Still waiting as Ming gets another good cogs off. Snaking! Oh, Snaking! He'll very fire up. He's all right.
Considering the lane for Low has slowed down a bit, he doesn't have access to that flash farm, but you will get activity from XXS. This top lane has just disappeared for Skidder. Is down mid.
Malreen's getting completely pincered in here from the side. Q is out with the tomato creep, and now XM landing the Rolling Thunder, though Malreen still somehow alive. Does juke out the Rolling Thunder for now, but does eventually get caught out. As Snaking trying to trade by taking down Q, but Q is able to survive himself and walk out of this. So a great kill as now Ming, seeing Snaking is still sticking around, does jump in for the cogs out, and they'll hands her up. They'll wave Snaking goodbye, as it'll be a 2-for-1 special apparently here on the side of Falcon.
2-for-1 special.
Maybe a 3-for-1 if Skidder's not too
A
careful.
little bit surprised Falcons just haven't gone for a clump up down bot and just kind of drag Spectre and stay there. They'll try into XXS now.
Echo Slam is out. XXS though, he has the Kraken and the Ravage into the Meteor Hammer.
Oh.
Skidder, he'll take a fair bit of damage on the way out, but it will still survive now as XXS does go down. It cost them 4 heroes. In fact, it's not over yet. Skidder still being chased by the Wild Wing Ripper, but he's all right.
The Manta timing's not going to be too far off. Their own push on the side of AZURE just skyrockets once that's up. And the Chen army, in a prolonged situation, you're going to have to manage that here.
Nice, easy kill onto Crit. And this is kind of the thing as the Skyrath mage, you hate to play against Clock. Ming's going to have a great time every time he sees Crit. Problem is, it may cost his own life, but he actually jukes him out very nicely.
Ooh.
ATF can't find him in the tree line, and now ATF in a very awkward scenario, just trapped between a rock and a hard place.
He's
They're just
everywhere.
pushing him around. ATF just cannot get away. He'll go for the man fight. In fact, it may work out. It may work out. Low is down. ATF gets an invis run. He's still running.
What?
Oh, ATF. He's made it. ATF has made it out of the situation. Q the one to go down. I can't believe it.
The burst damage play isn't that straightforward here for the side of AZURE. You're going to be forced into a longer fight with all of the sustain available on Falcons. A big clump up on mid, Ravage ready.
Echo Slam committed, or XM rather, is going to go down, but a hook shot. Ming finding two of the cogs. Here comes the boat to help out, though Ming is down to boot. 2 gone for the side of AR. XXS still trying to force this one, but it doesn't look too great for them as ATF will chase down Q once again on the Enchantress, and Q, he will go down. As AR, they have no way to respond to the aggression of Falcons. They'll head down towards the bottom side. Ming is the target they could go for, and it seems like they will. Not a huge target, but it's going to be another kill to go the way of Skidder. You'll take that every single time. It's now XXS. Going to be targeted. Mid lane. Malreen jumping in. They'll drop the Mystic Flare. They'll drop the Echo. And while XXS, he got the mid-tier 1 tower, but it seems as though Falcons, they'll not only find his life, but they'll be able to trade towers. Some TBs, here comes AR though. They'll see ATF on the conker, but he gets the boat out, which is going to mean he's quite tanky. XXS trying to jump in for a gush, but they can't really lock him down. Meanwhile, Tianming, he does see a Skyrat, so he'll make the jump in with the hook shot. Crit does get caught, and eventually Falcons, to be fair to them, John, they would be fighting into a Ravage, Rolling Thunder, and an Eclipse. It would have been a pretty awkward fight in the Roshan pit.
That allows him to get back into safety. This prolonged game, ooh.
Yeah, every single time you see this hero, you go for the kill. Every time. Skidder with another. In fact, Maureen took, but now Maureen's in trouble. XM with the Rolling Thunder in a very good angle, can lock him down for quite a while. In fact, the hook shot gonna fly out to boot. Maureen just cannot do anything. He will be left behind.
You also miss out on a little bit of a hook shot in Tianming, so no one wants to push the envelope further. Falcons, though, still looking to run down. I mean, XXS is all by his lonesome here.
And they've got Maureen moving in along with Skidder to boot. And, well, XXS, he's a tanky guy, and he's got the Ravage out onto 3 targets, and here comes the cavalry. Low, he'll come in from the back. The Eclipse pop, now the Rolling Thunder. XM locking them all down. He'll at least lose Maureen, as now ATF still just trapped in the cocks here with Tianming. Though surviving, trying to man fight. XM, he'll be the first to go down. ATF will slowly follow, and now Low. Low's the big boy. Low's the one they really want, but can they finish the job? Low is still going, but there you go, Skidder. He'll finish the job eventually, because it seems as though AR, Tianming threads the needle. Not the way you'd like, though. As Skidder is going to be able to walk away, and Falcons, they'll be happy with that.
Push the envelope further. Falcons, though, still looking to run down. I mean, XXS is all by his lonesome here.
And they've got Maureen moving in along with Skidder to boot. And, well, XXS, he's a tanky guy, and he's got the Ravage out onto 3 targets, and here comes the cavalry. Low, he'll come in from the back. The Eclipse pop, now the Rolling Thunder. XM locking them all down. He'll at least lose Maureen, as now ATF still just trapped in the cocks here with Tianming. Though surviving, trying to man fight. XM, he'll be the first to go down. ATF will slowly follow, and now Low. Low's the big boy. Low's the one they really want, but can they finish the job? Low is still going, but there you go, Skidder. He'll finish the job eventually, because it seems as though AR, Tianming threads the needle. Not the way you'd like, though. As Skidder is going to be able to walk away. Rocket players are going to connect. Nice Fisher to block the way, though. Maureen knows something is wrong, but they will lose the Ancient Creeps at the least. Snaking still being hunted. So much vision being provided by Tianming. They just see everyone. Maureen on the high ground, waiting patiently. Jumps in onto Tianming. That wasn't the target, I don't think. But Skidder, he's going to come in and finish the job. Clockwork is down. They'll reset the fight with this Torrent Storm. XXS being dragged back towards the side of Falcons is in a bit of a hard place. Maureen. He kind of slams the ground, but it won't matter. XXS is gone. Meanwhile, the Pango has jumped in, eats the cheese, but is still in huge trouble as now the Eclipse comes out from Low, but it does nothing. What a mess. AZURE getting a little bit too excited. They are going to pay for it. 3 down, and all 3 are core heroes.
Consider the Ags build up on Luna. It's probably not an early priority, but an Ags Blessing would be massive as they find SinQ again.
I mean, he does have his team around him. SinQ, he could actually set up for his team. In fact, Rolling Thunder does come out. XXS also jumping in on Snaking. They'll pop the Hand of God for now. Torrent Storm also committed. Crits the target. Tianming, though, is the one that goes down. And Maureen unable to finish the job quite yet. But Tianming, still being chased, does go down. AZURE lose to it. Now Maureen, right onto 2, has found Low, but needs to back off as the backup is not there. XM has kind of been left behind, though, and that'll be the 3rd to go down for AZURE. First dibs on Roshan, but AZURE immediate 5-man smoke. They cannot afford to let this go the way of Falcon.
They scouted out with a flare, and they are in position. Again, if they get a good Ravage, could be big.
They see ATF, but you've got to decide, do you want Roshan, do you want ATF? It seems like they want the Conker. ATF, that's a quick BKB from ATF! Ravage is completely whiffed. Aegis will go the way of Skidder, and it is complete chaos now for AZURE. Oh, yeah, that looked like a complete bait from ATF. He knew they were coming, and they could not resist the Conker. GG is called. What can you do?
I mean, they can't really hold at that point. With no Ravage, no teamfight ready for the defense. A nice comeback coming up here for Falcons in the series, getting this game win done.
Oh
And
no, you
who
can't
do
put Konka to
Konka can't
against
win
that
this
as well.
lane
Yeah.
either, so it's actually a bit of a...
Oh, okay, that's a good pick. Okay, that is a good pick. If ever I see a good sniper pick, this is it.
As well with your response, by the way, you spent the last few months
Yeah.
just complaining to me about how annoying Dazzle is to play against.
Yeah.
You hate Sniper that much.
Sniper's even worse.
Okay.
It's just annoying.
That's all right.
You know, it's like, oh, here we go.
This might be a
Oh,
dream.
thank God.
Malreen's already caught out. Beautiful shots from Tianming. Malreen, he is gone. Are you happy, John?
I am satisfied. I'm a happy little camper. No
You're
op
welcome.
in this game, please.
Time Walk is going to be out, but that was the only Time Walk he had. XXS happy to dive in past the Tier 1 tower for now. SiNQ still chasing as well. XXS, he's taking a fair bit of damage here. Skidder still not down. We'll look to turn back around onto SiNQ now as Crit does rotate and SiNQ is dead. Very nice rotation from Crit, realizing they have gone way too far, and hell, even Snaking now moving in. XXS not out of the woods, so they do not have the enchant to purge him up. Skidder going to try with the time dilation, and now the bushwhack. Even the Tier 1 tower is being tanked here by the Alpha Wolf, and XXS really regretting his decision to dive that deep. He will be punished heavily by this.
They just keep Chanming here. He has 4. He has the value point in Snowball.
Skidder speaks around. In comes Tianming. Skidder, he has Time Walk, but he's going to be very careful how he uses it. Snowball will lock him down anyway, and Skidder, he just never gets a chance. Great kill now for AZURE, and that's what they really want. Problem is XM. Gonna get ganked up mid lane now. The pincer maneuver out from Falcons, and XM is just gonna absolutely melt to the damage. Snaking to secure that killer. SiNQ actually going to try for a trade onto Malreen. Gets the beetles off. Here comes Tianming. Malreen, though, still surviving, being healed up by Snaking. Can they get the
That's
damage
so
out?
much heal.
It doesn't seem like it. Oh, hands up from Malreen. Waves him goodbye, and Snaking, he takes a double.
They take the double kill when this bear is ready to go in, when this minus armor strat kicks in, and they can take a fight and melt objectives. We're nowhere near close to that yet.
Tianming get onto Malreen. They actually have the damage for this. Malreen, he might just stand his ground. Shards are out. He'll get locked down. SiNQ from the backside going onto the sniper. Hands up. Tianming, maybe a little bit early, is still going to find the sniper, but he will drop. A 2-for-1 trade, but it'll make it a 2-for-2. Could be targeted. Skidder, Chrono, it's up. He'll throw it out immediately. Just absolutely zero hesitation. Well worth it to take down XM.
They compensate a little bit for earlier on. You're still walking up. I mean, you've got Malreen finally farming here.
Here we go again. Malreen, the big target. But with the tag team, you might actually just be able to deal with him with these two heroes. In fact, they do jump in. Spirit Vessel out. Malreen's got help on the way, but he's dropping really low. Skidder moving in. Malreen, he is still alive, and it seems as though AR, they do not have the damage to get the job done. SiNQ now being targeted, and SiNQ is going to go down to boot. Wishful thinking.
Already has the Maelstrom and Mask of Madness. Going into BKB, they spot Snaking.
Snaking. It's a classic snaking play, just set up for the team. Here comes ATF. ATF there to back him up. Tianming not happy with what he's seeing because he's been caught out. Shallow Grave is going to keep him alive for now as ATF is being targeted by the side of AZURE. Still Tianming alive again as the smoke will avoid the assassinate. ATF in the meantime dropping low, but is still able to walk away just barely as low. Does get caught by the Chrono. He is gone. That's a massive one for the side of Falcons as they continue to try and chase down Malreen, though he's been healed up now. He's perfectly fine. AZURE still getting both supports, but they want some cores. They'll try for ATF again. Onto Malreen they go, but Malreen's fine. ATF still alive. SiNQ still trying. SiNQ does go for the time-lapse and secures the ATF kill. SiNQ eventually will die for that, but it's well worth his time and life. Falcon's going to wrap around through the bottom lane instead. Tianming in position to break the smoke, does do so. Bushwhack off the mark. X is going to be there. They've got the tusk, but the snowball is going to allow him to get away from that. Back towards the creep wave. Tianming has ruined the surprise initiation. Malreen, he is very far forward. Is this really a bait from Malreen? It may just be, because he's still alive. The Spirit Bear, the thing that's dropping really low, and it is gone. However, Malreen still dropping lower, but it's somehow still alive. Low, still sending in more. There goes Maureen the sniper. He's finally down. Meanwhile, Tianming being focused here by the Void, but Skidder trying to go back after Low, decides better of it. Goes after XXS. There's your Chrono. He wants ThinQ, but the XM Dazzle, it's right outside the Chrono. He is not going to be able to kill anyone. And ATF, he's going for a TB, but he's within vision. He is within vision. You do have that secondary life available on the Lone Druid, so more than happy to try and put him back. Hold on a minute, Tianming, he finds ATF. The Harpoon going to drag him back as well. With the shards out, ATF doesn't have many places to go, but a great tidal wave. It's a Torrent Storm still going. Tianming is down and Low is going to drop as well. Or at least the Bear will. His first life still intact, but not looking too good as the Bushwhack going to drag him right back into the loving arms of Falcons. And now the Chrono, it's only got the Bear. Skidder, what's the plan with this first? He gets the Spirit Bear, I suppose. Yeah,
Of course.
I don't know about polite, but they are professionals. Crit, top lane, has been caught out. That's not very polite for him. He is down.
Bug.
Yes, ThinQ, you are playing a bug.
That is true. What?
Well, can we look at the Bear, please? Lone Druid. Look at Lone
Is he
Druid.
just not moving?
What is
or-
this?
What?
What is this?
Is he stuck within his own bear?
Oh, well, this is a little bit awkward. I mean, you know, what? There's some jokes to be made here, John, that we probably shouldn't.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Can he not move because he's stuck inside his bear?
Lone Druid is in the bear at the moment, John. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are back in game. It looks like we're going right into a team fight as well. XM being caught up, and no, it's actually ATF getting caught out on the Conquer. ATF, maybe a little bit too relaxed, does go down.
I mean, that was a significant pause. You know, he was spending some time laying back, but it's close enough time that they're still going to be comfy trying to hunt here.
XM TP's out. Looks like they'll miss out on Tianming as well. Instead, XXS now is the target. It's still a great target to go after, though he is a bit of a tanky boy, but XXS slowly dropping, eventually will go down. He's down for 70 without buyback. More pings coming up. They want ThinQ. Crits on the chase, and nice Bushwhack. Gonna land onto the Weaver. ThinQ still trying to run. Skidder on the chase now to boot. Time lapse away from ThinQ. ATF looking for an X-back, still not able to find it, but a nice tidal wave. Gonna drag him back, and ThinQ still trying to run, but eventually seems like he would. Oh, the Bushwhack. Not gonna land, but it won't matter. They do find the Weaver.
They are rushing forward. They had some forward vision here as well with a ward.
ThinQ back up in 3 seconds to boot. Low, he's gonna find Snake King. Roshan about a quarter HP left. Dazzle Shadow Poison out. Crit unable to land a Bushwhack this time around as Skidder is very far forward. He does still have his BKB to commit, and the Chrono, don't forget. XXS trying to create all sorts of havoc here with the Primal Split, but it's a very prolonged team fight. Tianming trying to run. Bushwhack will not land. Skidder, he'll cop the Beatles now. Oh, Maureen!
Oh.
Maureen is down. Snake King also being chased here by AZURE. Skidder, he's going to pop the Chrono. He's found a couple targets, but XM, he's outside of the Chrono with the save as Skidder. He just cannot finish the job off. The Shallow Grave more than enough as Skidder is down.
Oh my god.
And with that, I mean, they might find Tianming, but they're losing ATF. ATF to boot is down, and that's 4 for really the price of 1.
It is funny though when you get to the point that this is not the game for it, and this is anecdotal, but when you see a Dazzle laser, it is pretty fun.
Yeah.
With the axe, it's actually, it's not fully immune.
Top lane, ATF, brought here by XXS and ThinQ. Will try, create all sorts of havoc here with the Torrent Storm as ThinQ now actually caught out, does go down. ATF is still alive, still backing off. XXS desperately trying to finish the job, but ATF will make it. In fact, XXS losing all the Brewlings but one. The Storm Brewling will be able to get away. Bottom lane Low, pushing in the tier 3 tower, trying to force pressure backwards. Low is kind of alone at the moment. Plenty of refresher orbs being built up now, even ATF going for one himself. Kind of, you've got to be somewhat careful though. Obviously, you want the buyback gold available. Snake King is probably just set to fall, and they will take him down. Tianming to take that kill. They've got the option for Tianming. Jump is there. Crit, they know.
Ooh.
Jianming, blink away, but surely he is caught. And he will be. No way out of this one. The tusk is down, but buyback is available. Roshan now officially up. They'll scout it out. Falcons, they'll go for it. The problem is AZURE is pressuring the base. You've got to really get back real quick to not lose T3 towers and Iraqs. There's your buyback from Jianming. They are going all in, and AZURE, they are getting a lot of value. Roshan is still happening here with Skitter, but it is so damn slow. They are forced to glyph up. Eventually, though, Roshan will go down, but they've got to get back towards the base. This is not looking good right now for Falcons. It is just such an expensive Roshan attempt. The kickback is there. Snaking, he's the man to jump in. He's a tanky boy. He'll survive for now. They're trying to find a target, but look at Low and XXS. They're just taking all the Raxes. Q, he's being targeted, but who the hell cares? He's a waiver. He's a support waiver. Who cares?
No one cares. They lose 2 set of racks. Their only last one is the range bot. That falls as well.
Bye-bye.
They've cleaned up.
Yeah.
You take Roshan, you lose your high ground.
Hope it was worth it.
They at least still have another chrono ready to go. They've got to make this Aegis pay off somehow.
Skitter?
Instant refresh on Skitter.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to do something. At this point, you're up against Megas. He's just going to run through mid, and they're just moving in. They're going right after the Ancient right now. Meanwhile, mid lane, Skitter, he's trying to get something done, but XXS is just pushing tier 4 towers. Low's there as well with the Spirit Bear. I mean, you could try for something. Jianming, he does go down mid lane, but how are you going to push the entire base when your own base is under siege? The Skitter's going to keep trying. They're all in for this one. XSS will rotate. They've got no primal split at the moment. Skitter going to jump in onto Q, but the time-lapse away is there. Maybe you just go for tier 4 towers at this stage.
It's a difficult prospect to offer that. Like, you don't have ATF, you don't have that boat or Torrent Storm. You can siege, but it doesn't feel safe to take this team fight, especially since you popped your refresh chrono onto a support here.
And I really don't know if you can afford to lose Skitter. Like, he sacrificed so much for that Aegis, and the Aegis is just gone. Oh boy, here we go. This is the last ditch attempt for Falcons, I think. Skitter, it's going to be a great chrono. They're trying to go after Q. It looks like they might have him. Problem is ATF dropping just as low as Q. He'll take him with him. The Kunkka goes down for the Weaver. And meanwhile, the Radiant base is completely under siege. The creeps, they'll get through one tier 4 tower. Snaking will be there to defend. Low is incoming as well with the bear.
They're not going to wait for that next rush. They know they've got a big spike here. There will be a single chrono ready in a few seconds, so there is at least that for Falcons.
Skitter caught with the Walrus. No, he's okay. XXS just going right after the tier 4 tower. So will Low, and the tier 4's gone. This is dirty. This is a very dirty way to win the game, but Low, he's going for it. The Ancient under siege. Primal split out. Skitter, he's going to have to chrono these units to try and get rid of him, I think. He's still trying to fight this one out. XXS is still just focusing on the Ancient. Somebody deal with this guy. Low, he brings the bear back in. It's all over. Done. It is all over. AZURE. They'll take game number 3. All smiles, very, very happy side is AZURE. And I mean, I can't say you can really be proud of how you won this game, John, but you'll take it.
You'll take it. What looked like an awful time for a while, you know, a lot of openings coming out from Falcons. They were able to play with that aggression and having that disastrous bug for Low.
Yeah.
If that bug wasn't fixed, this could have been a different story. No disperser, net worth down the drain, more time to farm up. The Falcons might have found that opening to siege more. I mean, think about AZURE's race position for most of that game. The tier 1 top, the tier 1 mid were still standing. Nothing was being done.